Hello. Welcome to our channel. Please subscribe. Today's topic is a must-watch. How to avoid UK visa refusals under the 2025 rules. A step-by-step guide. Navigating the UK's updated immigration rules in 2025 requires precision and awareness. New compliance standards. Visa refusals can derail plans, cost time and money, and impact future applications. Here's a comprehensive guide to avoiding common pitfalls under the latest regulations, backed by expert insights and policy changes. 1. Understand the 2025 rule changes. Key updates to note. Electronic Travel Authorization (ETA), required for visa-exempt travelers, for example, US, Canada from January. Mandatory criminal record checks. Applicants in sensitive sectors healthcare, education must submit certificates covering all countries lived in for 12+ months. Visitor visa flexibility. Expanded activities for business visitors, for example, attending conferences, short-term studies up to 30 days. Care sector recruitment. Employers in England must prioritize local hiring before sponsoring overseas workers. Action steps. Check if your nationality requires an ETA. Obtain criminal record certificates early if applying for skilled worker visas. 2. Submit accurate and complete documentation. Common mistakes leading to refusal. Missing documents. Failure to include required items like bank statements, invitation letters, inconsistent information, discrepancies between application forms and supporting documents, for example, mismatched travel dates, uncertified translations, non-English documents without certified translations. Pro tips for 2025. Use the UK government's document checklist for your visa type. Double-check translations and ensure all dates align across paperwork. For business visas, include a letter from the UK host organization. Point 3. Demonstrate strong financial stability. Avoid refusals due to insufficient funds. Personal savings. Bank statements must show consistent funds covering travel, accommodation, and living costs for the entire stay. Sponsorship. If relying on a sponsor, provide their financial proofs, for example, payslips, employment letter and a signed affidavit. Avoid sudden deposits. Unexplained large deposits raise suspicion. Maintain stable account balances for 6 months. Example, for a 30-day tourist visa, show at least £1,000, £1,500 in savings, plus flight and hotel bookings. 4. Prove genuine intent to return home. Ties to your home country. UKVI prioritizes applicants to demonstrate strong reasons to leave the UK post-visit. Evidence includes employment, a letter from your employer confirming job retention and return date, family ties, birth certificates of dependents, property deeds, or school enrollment for children. Travel history. Previous visas, especially to Schengen, US, showing compliance with immigration rules. Red flags. No prior international travel. Weak employment or financial ties. Point 5. Address previous visa refusals or immigration history. Transparency is critical. Disclose all refusals. Failure to report past rejections from any country leads to automatic refusal. Explain criminal records. Submit police clearance certificates and a cover letter detailing rehabilitation efforts. Overstaying history. Provide evidence of extenuating circumstances, for example, medical emergencies. Post-refusal options. Administrative review. Challenge errors in decision-making within 28 days. Reapply. Address refusal reasons with updated evidence, for example, stronger financial proofs. 6. Prepare thoroughly for interviews if required. Common interview questions and strategies. Purpose of visit. What will you do in the UK? Provide a detailed itinerary with bookings. Financial stability. How will you fund your trip? Gives reference bank statements and sponsor letters. Ties to home country. Why will you return? Gives highlight job, property, or family commitments. Interview tips. Practice answers to avoid inconsistencies. Bring physical copies of all documents. Point 7. Leverage professional guidance when to consult an immigration lawyer. Complex cases, for example, prior refusals, criminal records, applications requiring niche expertise, for example, care worker visas, entrepreneur visas, discrepancies in home office decisions, for example, judicial reviews, cost versus benefit, legal fees for reapplications, £1,500, £3,000 are often cheaper than repeated refusals. 2025 specific checklist to avoid refusal. 1. ETA compliance. Apply for ETA if from a visa-exempt country. Point 2. Criminal record certificates. Obtain for skilled worker, health and care visas. Point 3. Health insurance. Mandatory for visitor visas covers NHS access. Point 4. Regional nuances. Note care sector rules apply only in England. Point 5. Digital readiness. Ensure a visa compatibility post-March 2025. Final takeaways. Stay updated. Follow UKVI announcements for mid-2025 changes, for example, salary thresholds. Be proactive. Address issues like financial gaps or document errors early. Prioritize honesty. Misrepresentation leads to 10-year bans. For Part 2, How to Navigate the 2025 visa System. Subscribe for updates. Need help? Book a consultation with accredited immigration advisors or review the UK government's visa guidance https://www.gov.uk/browse/visas-immigration.